first, I'll start off here.
Okay.
I thought this a game where the team showed great resiliency. A lot of the demons of our past bubble games, were staring us right in the face. Luka hits 2 big free throws to send it into overtime. We make big plays in overtime. Tim Hardaway made a huge shot. Dono makes the big free throw, and we get the key stops when we needed them. So, real proud of the guys. I mean, this tonight, these last 2 games, Clippers and Milwaukee. I mean, you got 2 of the best teams on the planet, and this is great experience for us in preparation for whoever we're going to play.
Great, thanks. We'll start there in the room with Brad and then go over to the Zoom.
As you mentioned, a lot of superlatives to go around. Let's start with Luka. If I'm not mistaken, he only had 2 turnovers and 0 in the first half, and that's 2 straight halves. We had no turnovers. Can you just discuss his development?
Yeah, look, the guy's he's a phenomenal player, and he's getting better really by the hour, by the day. The efficiency numbers against these 2 past teams are really remarkable. Both teams will turn you over. Both teams have guys that, will deflect and get their hands on a lot of balls and stuff like that. But I was most impressed with his leadership throughout the game. Kept a real calm demeanor, kept guys playing during some tough stretches. His conversations with the officials were short and to the point, and the officials listened, and we moved on, and the leadership aspect of it is really, in the big picture, is just as big as these ridiculous statistics that he's putting up.
Thanks. Okay, we'll start here with Saad.
Hey, Rick, I know it's kind of hyperbole that Luka sees everything, but the way that his assists were coming today, does he kind of literally see everything on the court?
Yeah, he knows where everybody is, not only on offense but defense, and that's the sign of a savant type guy. I mean, I played with Larry Bird; he could see everything like that. I had the privilege of coaching Jason Kidd; he could see everything like that. Luka's in that same mold. He's got a different body type, he's got a different kind of game. But when he draws the attention, somebody's going to get a wide open shot. And there were a lot of instances tonight where we had great shots that didn't quite go in. Otherwise, these numbers could have been even more ridiculous.
Okay, thanks. Next up will be Tim Reynolds.
Rick, I know it's just been a week and a half in here, but everybody's scoring numbers, every team just about is way up. Does that surprise you? And why are we seeing numbers this good from guys that haven't played for 5 months?
Well, it's an interesting question. I think you could explain it or theorize it a few different ways. The level of excitement that players have to get back on the court as a team, maybe you've been here a week and a half, but we've been here for a month, and we came from a situation at home where players could only do individual workouts, with a coach with a mask on and rubber gloves. When you walked in the practice facility, you had to clean your shoes. You had to fill out a form. You had to take your temperature. You had to do a lot of things, and that was before serial testing began. So a lot has gone into this. I don't know what the fouls are now. I know early in these Orlando games there were like an average of 12 or 13 more fouls called per game. To me, it's just the level of aggression of the players. And the fact that, the skill sets of NBA players are increasing exponentially by the month. I mean, it's just getting harder and harder to guard these guys, So, and there's a high level of enthusiasm. The closeness of the games has been crazy to watch, It's just been, it's been a very special time here, even though it's been quite unusual.
Okay, we'll do one more with Tim McMahon, and then Dorian will be up next. If you have questions for Dorian, queue up, please.
Eric, what was your reaction specifically to Luka's pass between his legs to Maxey for the dunk?
I clapped. I applauded. I thought it was phenomenal. Look at the sign of a great player, a truly great player, is the ability to pull off something like that against a team like Milwaukee that gives up virtually zero in the paint, and that leads to, an and one. I mean, that was a huge play in the game too. So, we're seeing more things all the time, and Luka's not only a great basketball player, he's a great performer, and it's. I'd pay money to watch him play. I mean, I don't say that about a lot of players, but he's really special.
All right, thanks, Rick.